Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca and I am here with a massive Trader Joe's grocery haul. This is a monthly haul. I actually got a little bit more than what I would usually get because I had to get the fall items this month, and I was on a mission to get as many gluten-free items as I could. So I'm going to turn you around and share with you what I picked up from Trader Joe's this month that is fall inspired and is gluten-free, and all the other things that I buy for my family because they are not all gluten-free. Starting over here with some of our freezer stuff, I picked up these turkey corn dogs for Taylor. These are not gluten-free, but these are a healthier version of corn dogs because they're made with turkey dogs instead of the beef dogs. Picked up some Bronzino. We tried to find this last month, but they were out. We found this originally at the Trader Joe's in Florida when we were on vacation, and it was so delicious. Like, just seared in a pan with salt and pepper and sprinkled with a little lemon juice. It was amazing. So we're really looking forward to having that. It might bring us back to the summer a little. Picked up our gluten-free waffles. These are just plain waffles. I wish they would have more flavors because they did have a pumpkin spice, but it was not gluten-free. And then picked up gluten-free mac and cheese. I'm thinking this could be good. Obviously, it's just a side, but also as like a meal, where if I add like some broccoli, maybe like a can of tuna or something to it as like a quick meal, that would be filling as well. Chris said, let's pick it up. So I did. And then also picked up these black bean and corn enchiladas. These are gluten-free. Now these do not have very much protein in them, so this would not be a meal on its own as you may think. But if I pair this with some broccoli and like a chicken breast and have this be like the starch of the dinner, that would actually be really great. I love getting these little things that are just like already done for me, and they're flavorful. The family will like them, and did I say they're easy for me? Plus it's gluten-free. Also picked up some chicken sausages. We got the garlic one this time, and this I'm actually going to have with some sauce that I got. I got a fall sauce and some gnocchi, and put a little Parmesan on top, throw a little spinach in there, and it'll be delicious. This I have not tried before. Let me know if you've tried this uncured turkey bacon. Honestly, ever since turkey bacon came out, like however many years ago, or at least when I like knew about it, like 15 years ago, I just didn't like it. It was like rubbery. It was just like not good. And I feel like if I'm going to have bacon, I'm just going to have like the real thing. But Chris saw it and he's like, let's try it. You know, uncured, maybe that means it's less processed. We'll see. There's 5 grams of protein and 40 calories per slice. So, I mean, it's a good option for that to put like on a sandwich, make a breakfast sandwich or something. But we'll give it a try. We picked this up last time, Black Forest bacon. Now this is like honestly higher calorie than regular bacon, and I think it's because of the sugar. This tastes to me like the $1 Million or Millionaire bacon from First Watch. I actually make my own billionaire bacon with coconut sugar and chili powder and pepper and cayenne, and make like my own version of it. But this is like really close and really good. Again, just something easy for like a Sunday brunch, and it's just delicious. Nice little treat. Now also from freezer, we picked up a couple bags of broccoli, and I usually get these at Sam's, but we're completely out right now. We're not going to Sam's for a couple more days, so I just picked a couple up to have on hand. Picked up a couple of the gnocchi, so I'm going to have the gnocchi with the sausage and sauce. That'll be really good as a meal, and I like putting this in the air fryer for about 12 minutes on 370, and it's perfect. You can put it in frozen. Sometimes I've even served this just as like a side, as our starch, and like have like a dipping sauce, like some marinara or something. Super good. Picked up this huge bag of green beans. These I do not believe are organic. I usually like getting the organic ones. They're all completely out of them. So we just got this big bag to have because Sam's doesn't have them either, or they haven't. We're going there this weekend, so just had to pick that up for some greens. Also picked up a couple soups. Picked up this lentil soup. It's really good. This is high in fiber, and it has some protein, but I would add some chicken to it just to pump it up a little bit for it to be a complete meal. But this is really, really delicious, and lentils are really good for you. And this is clam chowder for Taylor. This is her favorite soup from Trader Joe's. Wanted to make life easy on myself for the next day. So I picked up a couple salads. This turkey harvest salad is like Thanksgiving in a bowl. There's sweet potatoes, Brussels sprouts, spinach, kale, turkey breast, Now this dressing is an apple cider dressing. I am not into like the apple dressings. They're like too sweet for me. I don't really like them. And this has like 280 calories for just this packet of dressing. Now you don't have to use the whole dressing no matter what, but I just don't think I'm gonna use it at all. I might taste it, and if it's like not too sweet, then I'll just like use half. Because this whole thing without the dressing is 320 calories with 18 grams of protein, which is like pretty good for like, you know, small lunch. But it'll be 600 with all that dressing. It's like, that's just a waste, you know? Like, I'd rather have 2 squares of chocolate at the end of the night than have that dressing. So, but again, you could put half of it, and then it would still, like, you know, manage your overall intake for the day. But I thought that would be really good. Chris picked up an antipesto salad, so he can take that to work as well. One of Taylor's other favorite items are is the dessert hummus. We are on our last little thing. We picked some up from Jungle Gyms. They had like the boar's head version. It was like single cup servings for like 25 cents each. And we're on the last one, so I picked this up for her. Love having this on bananas with a sprinkle of hemp seeds, or just dipping some gluten-free pretzels in it. It's very good and delicious little snack. Also picked up some organic grapes. We have not found organic grapes in Kroger, and we picked these up. They're like $5.99. Pretty good deal. Also picked up some organic string cheese just for snacking, a nice little protein source. Pair with, you know, some turkey sticks and carrots and maybe like some pop chips or something on like a quick little snack, mini lunch. And Taylor likes this as well. Our latest obsession when it comes to kombucha is this cayenne one. It is so good. It is spicy, and I'm here for it. I love it. Wish they had it in a big bottle. They didn't. We picked up actually 4 of them because I drank one in the car on the way home. Another pre-made item that we got, or a couple more, this is Chris's noodle bowl. He loves this. He's going to take this to work. Yay, I don't have to make him lunch. And I don't always have to make him lunch anyway, right? But I do because I love him, and I want to help him out. And it's easy for me. But anyway, the next one we got is the quinoa and corn salad. This is really good. I love this. This is gluten-free. And this, I'm going to add some chicken to it to make it a complete meal. I meal prepped some chicken a couple of days ago in the Instant Pot, and this will make an awesome lunch. Very filling, and actually probably make 2 even. So we'll portion that out. And then I picked up a couple of these cashew milk yogurts. I'm also mostly dairy-free. I do eat some cheese. I just don't eat a lot of it. And so when I can get substitutions, I do. And this yogurt is actually really delicious. And then I picked up some granola. This is a gluten-free granola. The one I have is not gluten-free. And I just like changed to 100% gluten-free like 3 weeks ago. I was basically like 90-95% gluten-free, but now I'm 100% gluten-free. So I picked this up to have on my yogurt bowls because I've been putting Rice Chex cereal, which is honestly pretty good, but I think it's going stale. So don't want to do that anymore. Also picked up some Kettle Chips. Chris picked this up. We always get at least 1 bag of chips. It's just a thing. He loves them. I'll probably eat them. Picked up 2 of these Cacao Powders. These are only $3.99, and I like putting this in my smoothie. I have like my peppermint mocha smoothie almost every day. Kind of ridiculous, but it's so good, and it's just like my go-to. Also like using this in baking and chili, and for like hot cocoa too, which is, you know, going to be around the corner before we know it. But hey, let's just, we just got to fall. I am not trying to get to winter right now, okay? I literally had my first pumpkin spice drink on the first day of fall. I was like, I am waiting until that day. And I have my creamer now, and everything's all good and wonderful, but I am not trying to make anything come faster than it already is. Life already flies by. Anyway, you can see what I got here. Gluten-free pumpkin pancake mix. Yes, please. Thank you. I love making pumpkins. Now this has like pumpkin flakes in it, but what I want to do is actually add real pumpkin to it to pump up the fiber, because it's like less than 1 gram of fiber, even though there's like real pumpkin flakes in here. So if I add real pumpkin to it, that would just add more pumpkin flavor and actual fiber, which is good. I was thinking about adding protein powder, but I don't have a vanilla, so I'm not going to do that for these. I've had on my meal plan for a week now to make pumpkin muffins. I have not done it yet. And so I decided, you know what, I'm going to get this gluten-free mix and just make my life easier. And again, I'll add real pumpkin to it to bump up the fiber and the flavor. and probably even add some walnuts and chocolate chips to it as well, because it's just going to be easy for me and it's gluten-free and I don't have to think, and I like that sometimes. Another gluten-free item we picked up are these Granola Bites. Never tried these. These are like little snack packs, 100 calories, just a little berry flavored. There's like dried berries in there and raisins and some other stuff, and we'll see. You know, could be for yogurt, just for a snack, whatever, maybe Taylor's lunch, I'm not sure. Picked up a couple seasonings. Picked up the everything seasoning. This is definitely a staple, you know, mainly for breakfast, but you can actually season veggies with this. It's super good too. And then picked up these two seasonings, the Ahika seasoning and the everything but the Eyote seasoning. And I have never tried these. Let me know if you've tried these and let me know what you use with them, because as of right now, I'm thinking chicken, vegetables, we'll see. Picked up some gluten-free spaghetti. I got some sauce and I wanted to obviously have something to eat with it. And this, for a couple ounces, I think the calories are actually less than regular pasta. Usually it's about even. I think it's actually a little less. And there's 14 grams of protein and 3 grams of fiber. Yes, like even if you're not gluten-free, just switch to something that has more protein and fiber in it, just for health, you know, regardless if you're gluten-free or not. Picked up this salsa. This is Chris's favorite, and he bought some tortilla chips, yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday, and he was so disappointed that we were out of salsa, so we got 2, so he will not run out. And this is the sauce that I got, the pumpkin butternut squash pasta sauce. This is definitely a splurge. This, you know, is like twice the calories of any tomato sauce, but I think paired with the chicken sausage that is lower calorie, high protein, and the gnocchi and a little bit of Parmesan will be delicious, and throw in some spinach there too for some greens. Maybe even have a salad on the side, but that will be really good for that. And then also I'll use it for the spaghetti, and I will either use ground turkey or ground beef, just depending on the day. But that will be super good. I had this last year and it was amazing. And then picked up some cans of Heart of Palm. We always pick these up from Jungle Gyms because they're on sale there for like $2.50, I think, and we only get 1 per week. It's like our rule in the house, because honestly, we could eat a whole one every single day and that could get expensive. Like Taylor would eat this whole can if I let her, and honestly, that's not a bad thing because it's a great source of fiber and so many vitamins, and it's a vegetable, so that's great, but they just add up. But at Trader Joe's, this was only $1.99. Like, we literally just eat this as a snack. It kind of has like a tangy taste to it, but it's also really good on salads. So that's how we use it. And I got 4 cans, 1 per week. And speaking of Heart of Palm, I picked up the Heart of Palm pasta. Let me know if you've tried this before too. I like getting, you know, like veggie options for pasta too. So you can get like a grain, a gluten-free grain pasta substitution, or get like a vegetable pasta substitution. I've heard these are good. I've never tried them. We'll give them a go and see, you know, what we think. Something else I picked up that is not gluten-free are these Jojo pumpkin spice sandwich cookies. And this I just got for Taylor to have for her lunch. And then the last few things that I got were actually just gluten-free bagels. We usually get 2 of the everything bagels, but they only had 1 left. So we picked that up and picked up a plain one just so we have like enough bagels. I personally only have half of one at a time with some creamy goat cheese. And then, like, for instance, what I'm having tomorrow morning, because I've already planned it out, is to have half a bagel with the creamy goat cheese and 2 turkey sausages or chicken sausages actually, and an egg. Just, you know, an easy breakfast with some fruit on the side. But their creamy goat cheese at Trader Joe's is like back ordered. Apparently it's not going to be until like mid-October, so I have to go back and get theirs because I like that. And then also, lastly, we got a pumpkin spice bagel. I think this would be really good with some like almond butter or something, or as a sandwich, and obviously it would be great with that goat cream cheese as well. But just got those items. And this is everything that we picked up for our Trader Joe's grocery haul. Mostly gluten-free things, some fall things. Thank you for hanging out with me and letting me share with you what I picked up from Trader Joe's. I was in quite a hurry today, so I really only went with the things that I could tell right away that were gluten-free. And if you did not know this, just because it says it's gluten-free on the tag, or just because it doesn't say it's gluten-free on the tag at Trader Joe's, does not mean it isn't gluten-free. So it's always good to go ahead and read the labels. And actually you can turn around the label, and at the bottom of the ingredient list, it will say if it contains wheat or any other allergen. And if it doesn't, you know, assume it does not have it, because it is supposed to, you know, by law be required to be labeled. But just read the ingredients. So just because it doesn't say gluten-free on the box or gluten-free on a tag or anything like that, does not mean it isn't gluten-free. So just want to throw that tip in there for you. And let me know what you got from Trader Joe's. Have you dug into all the fall favorites? And tell me what your favorite gluten-free item is to get from Trader Joe's. And please, 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 go do something good for yourself, because as I always say, you are number one. Bye.